Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Darren Dave. This is Dashing Dave, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the DoorDash app front to back. Plus, we're going to be doing a live pickup and delivery together. So let's do it. All right, hey guys, so when you click on the app, it's going to ask you a question, whether it can track your location. And of course, you hit allow, and then it will pick up where you are, and it will show you, how busy you are in that area, or how busy the area is. This is just because what I like to do is I like to just open up the app and just start dashing, mainly because I have a full-time job and I do this on the side. So I don't really schedule because my daytime schedule is a little hectic. So this is what works for me. And so if you schedule, we'll go through that here in a second. So you open up the app, it'll say, give you area. Then at the very top, you click it, top left, there's a bell, there's notifications, just anything that DoorDash, wants to give you, any information. Like mine says, you took, photos of 80% of items. Okay. So the next one is going to be messages. Messages I use a lot because I text every client no matter what. And so I don't know, good or bad, but that's what I do. I text them when I get to the restaurant, and I text them when I'm leaving and heading their way. So messages is there for you to access that. Promotions is the next one. And typically with promotions, it just shows you, just like what it says here, tomorrow is giving me some promotions, and I can go and dash in those areas, so on and so forth. So promotions are pretty straightforward. For me, I don't really use it much. But if you do want to know kind of what's in the area, what's going on, what hot areas, you can use that. The next one is going to be the plus sign, which is the safety. It's all things safety. ADT stuff, you've got report an issue. Obviously, I'm not dashing right now, so that plus sign, I think, is going to stay the same. But anyway, it gives you the ADT. It gives you some safety options. Next, come on. So there it is. There it is. Okay, so safety tools there. And so there's a couple things there that you can click on if you have, want to report something about a client or something like that. So that's all there if you need to use that. Robbery, sexual harassment, all that stuff is self-explanatory. I hadn't had to use that. That's that. So the next one is a question mark, which is going to be your customer support. It's going to be all things customer support. This app may look, or that little tab may look different while you're door dashing, because it's going to give you different prompts. And we'll go through that whenever we pick up an order. But it gives you your general issues, your issues at the store, issues with delivery, customer cannot continue an order with the order, red card usage. It gives you things like that. You can go through it and play with it on your time, where you're not door dashing, but it even gives you just kind of some information, some snippets down there. When expecting a long wait at the restaurant, customer, it gives you things to do. There are more delivery opportunities during lunch, just some helpful things that you can kind of reference as you DoorDash. I really hadn't taken the time to really go through that. I hadn't really needed to use that. You'll figure, or you'll see once you're DoorDashing, some of those orders just come back to back, and so you stay pretty busy with those orders. Just pick up and deliver. It's really self-explanatory when doing this, the DoorDashing. Then at the very bottom, you've got chat with support, and a lot of times you use that if you have a red card decline within an order. This is where you would go. So you'd go to the plus sign or the question mark, and it will give you different prompts and then as you scroll through, you can see different things, your earnings, your new verticals, which I hadn't used that, safety. You can scroll through that and get familiar with that. So the little compass thing that just kind of locates you where you're at. You can see where I'm at in blue there. Shows you exactly where you are on the map. And so you can go from there. So that's dash, and then schedule. You can schedule. Like for me today, I can schedule, from 12 to 3. I don't typically schedule because my schedule's just not to where I can schedule. So those of you who like to schedule, it's probably better to do it that way. I just typically go in and go dash and go to dash now. So that's kind of how I do that. But you can see it gives you a lot of times of when you can, schedule to be active. The next tab is account. This is pretty much everything account related. To refer a friend, I think you have to have so many DoorDash deliveries before you can refer someone. Your profile, your preferences here. I've got alcohol, cash on delivery, pizza, shop and deliver. I've got my red card on the way. So I've got all of those things checked so I can get the most amount of orders as possible. What do we have here next? So the manage account. So you can obviously manage your account. As you click into that, you can go and kind of get more information on that account data. Red card details, that's self-explanatory once you get your red card. The delivery preferences. Safe dash check-in. My wife has my contact, so she knows every time I dash, just for safety. Then you've got app settings, you got vehicle management, all those things you can kind of go through and look at. To me, it's all self-explanatory. So these are all features in your app as an account holder that you can manipulate. Safe driving features, hard brake. I like to have alerts, and I like to have a report when I'm done driving. So it just kind of keeps me in. None of that affects your driving, thank God. So this is the account. I'm gold status right now. You gotta go through here and read some of that stuff. But 97%. So my ratings are pretty good, 5.0 stars. So I'm early, so I've still got a long way to go and still a lot to learn, but I'm glad my numbers look great. This is your account details. this week I've earned a little bit. And again, guys, I do this on the side, so it's not a lot compared to probably some people, but that gives you a complete breakdown of your earnings, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the app. Guys, so if you have any questions about anything, throw it in the comments. I'd love to be able to answer any questions as much as I can. If I went through something so fast, throw it in the comment. Hey, can you talk a little bit more about this? And maybe it's something I don't know and I can, get some help and figure it out and come back and have an answer for you. Or maybe something that we learn together. So new DoorDasher to new DoorDasher, join the channel. Let's do this thing together. Learn together, grow together. What works for you in your market, and I can kind of give you what's working for me in my market. So yeah, I'm excited to get started. Again, this is supplemental income for me, so it's not a huge deal if I only end the day with $40. It's not that big of a deal for me. This is all extra income that I'm using on top of my, my regular income. So this is benefit. This is vacation money for me. And so, but I love doing it. I love taking all the orders, as many as I can. I've never declined an order. I've been at a restaurant waiting for 40 minutes for an order, mainly because I just want to get the order to the client. I don't want to cancel an order or anything like that. So call me stupid, but hey, it is what it is. I signed up for it and I want to do it the best that I can do it early. And then, later, if I learn to do it differently, then I'll report back to you. But right now, I love what I do. It's great. Again, if you guys have any questions, throw it in the comments and we'll get there. So I'm going to start dashing, and I will come back when I have my first order, and then we will do that order together. They're still looking for offers right now, and I'm heading that area. So I may catch an order in the area that may take me somewhere close to it. So we'll see, man. I'm kind of dashing a little late. I know I made the video early this morning. I started it anyway, and I had to get some work done, edit a video on top of that. And so now I'm back, just now hitting the dash button at 1:30 pretty much. So my morning has been busy. And but we'll see. We may catch an order going towards another area, and if we do, I'll come back and let you guys see what's going on. By the way, what do you guys think of my custom shirt? I made it yesterday. It doesn't, it's not the greatest, but it resembles DoorDash. All right, guys, I just got an order for On the Border, and as I mentioned, on the border with DoorDash, they try to catch your location. So as I'm driving out to my other location, they put me, I'm able to pick up an order like literally right across the street. So I'll be there in literally 1 minute. Okay, so this order was $5. I went ahead and accepted that order. You can decline it as well. It automatically begins taking you to the location, and I was actually right there by the location when it tracked me. And then as you hit it and accept it, it gives you the details of the customer, the address, how far away it is, and the details of the order. And you can always go to customer support at the top right, that question mark for support. There's a messaging location as well where you can message the client as well. Got an order. One other thing I want to mention is having your bag is key. Making sure that you have your bag. I see some delivery people, dashers that don't have their bag. They're just carrying the orders to the customers without the bag. That bag truly does keep the order hot or cold for the client. So or for the customer. So I truly believe in having a bag. All right, guys, that $5 order has been completed. Let me message the client, let him know the order is at his doorstep. Whoops. As you can see, I'm outside of the zone again, but again, I'm heading towards an area of Dallas, Texas. I may more than likely hit this hotspot. I'll pretty much be taking that University road all the way to the location I need. So I may hit another spot along the way, catch another order. But again, that's it for this video. It's already a long video. Again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will definitely reply back. And thank you so much for watching the videos. See you guys on the next video. Peace.